Hello, hello, happy Saturday. Hey, right. Welcome. We're back. Come on in, you guys. Hit the like button as you come in. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get the notification. And I'm going to share it out. So I hope that you guys would do the same. Welcome in. Come on in, you guys. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know who's all in here. Hey Harlem, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're gonna let people get in and get the notifications. So we'll give everybody a few minutes to get started. I hope you guys have had a happy Saturday so far. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. We are live. Welcome. Okay. Happy Saturday. How you guys' Saturday been? So today was the final going away for my baby's mom. They the oldest one, of course, took it the worst. She's 5, but we got through it, and here we are. So we have one more funeral to go to for someone else on Friday, and hopefully things start turning around and being better for this family. Some good news for this family, right? It's been tough, but we're here. We're here. So happy Saturday. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. About 30 more seconds. We'll go ahead and we'll just get started with what we have and who we have. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Harlem. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It's been a tough one. But All good. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So again, welcome to the live tonight. We appreciate you being here. As you come in, hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel. If you're not already, hit the like, all that good stuff. Hey BFF, I'm glad to see you here. Yeah, so welcome everybody. All right. People will come in, they'll start coming in. So I wanted to start with Teyana Taylor. So Teyana Taylor is on her A game right now. She is she has been doing her thing. She won a couple of awards, big deal, Oscar, and what else? The Oscar and the Grammy, right? Grammy and Oscar. If she mess around, she's gonna be an EGOT. She's gonna have EGOT. But anyway, Teyana Taylor is doing really well right now. She's on top of the world. She says she's the happiest she's ever been. And I'm really excited for Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor has been appointed the chief curator at Essence Festival 2026. So I got to thinking, I was like, okay, right. So I saw these people haven't recovered from the pandemic, and lots of people have rage within them with no serious commitment to mental health. It's not going to get any better. No. And that's the sad part about it, because families are affected by it. Children are affected by it. Golden Globe, not Oscar. Well, yes, it was an Oscar with the movie. She didn't win in her category, but she won with her whole the whole team. So she did walk away with it at the Oscar Awards, right? Yeah, I'm almost sure of that. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the Oscar. That was the Oscars. And yeah, that's right. Okay, I thought so. I was like, I'm almost sure that's what it was. Okay, so anyway, so they named her the chief curator. So things are just going to continue to happen to Teyana while she's having this moment in the business. Right, the movie did, but they walked away with an Oscar. For me, she walked away with an Oscar. And so anyway, I wanted to know what a chief curator was at the Essence Festival. What is a chief curator? So this young lady at the Essence Festival 2026 is going to be a vision and strategy. So she's going to establish the theme, like she'll direct the theme of it. She'll be in charge. She'll be a collection management. She oversees the acquisitions. Now I don't know if she'll wear all these hats, but this is what a chief curator does. Supervise staff, including curators, researchers, and conservators. Focus on specific department, like maybe fashion. Yeah, so she'll be like, right, like you said, right, somewhat like a party planner, but she'll be over it. It'll be her taste. Now, when she steps out on the red carpet, wherever she steps out, Teyana Taylor has it going on. I always say, whoever is her stylist, they never miss. They never miss. But anyway, they thought enough of her to make her the chief curator for the Essence Festival 2026. So I'm excited for her. It says, entertainer Teyana Taylor is entering a powerful new chapter in her career as Essence Festival's lead curator in the 2026 annual festival in New Orleans. Organizers recently named Teyana chief curator of the 2026 Essence Festival of Culture. The appointment places the Harlem-born singer director, and choreographer at the center of the festival's creative vision. In this role, she will shape the event's visual identity, performance energy, and storytelling across the entire weekend. So, like, this is big for her. This is a big deal for Tiana. And I'm just going to be it's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out and what it looks like. Essence says, we said ladies first, and we meant it, not just on the stage, but behind the scenes too. We are excited to announce Tiana Taylor is stepping in as chief curator for the 2026 Essence Festival. And you already know the vibes are about to be next level. Absolutely. Along with her creative team, the aunties are curating the moments, the surprises, and everything in between for one of the most celebrated festivals in the world. Don't hear about it. Be a part of this. And it tells you where you can get your tickets. So her responsibility extend far beyond performing on stage. Taylor will influence the atmosphere. That's big, y'all. That thousands of festival goers experience across multiple venues. That includes performance designs, visual themes, and the kind of viral culture moments that often define modern festivals. Taylor will collaborate closely with her creative collective, the Aunties. The team blends choreography, music, fashion, and cinematic imagery into cohesive artistic statements. Together, they plan to deliver immersive experiences that push beyond standard concert programming. So anyway, I just wanted to start with that. Something good, right? I feel like she's doing an amazing job, and it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm sure it will be all that. So congratulations to Tiana Taylor on her big win. That's a big dub. She took a big dub on that one. Like, I'm thinking, as we go across like the Oscar nominees, we go across Grammys, we look, over all of those people, like who better to do it than Tiana at this time? So I think they made a good choice. I think they hit the nail on the head with this one. So let's move on.
Help protect them from the impact of your friend.
Okay. All right. So let's move on. Let me get to my emails. I want to talk about the story. Like, Harlem sent me the story too. Did you watch the whole thing, Harlem? With the McDonald's thing, I wanted to talk about that. So let me tell y'all the backstory if you haven't heard. So let me pause it. Okay. So there was so at this McDonald's in Atlanta, at this let me stop it here. Okay, it started playing. So anyway, they was at this McDonald's in Atlanta, and a couple of sisters went through the drive-through at McDonald's. And so what we learned after I looked at it is that they were in the drive-through and they wanted to make two orders. You know how you asked them, can you make two separate orders paid separately? One was going to pay cash, one was going to pay with a card. But the woman was telling them that, they're shorthanded. And so really they couldn't take two separate orders per car at this time because they was really shorthanded. Welcome everybody. As you come in, hit the like button. We appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit the like, all that good stuff. Thank you for being here. So told them that they were shorthanded, and so they went ahead and they just put up their order together and they ordered the food. to find out that what they ordered, their order was wrong. Like everything wasn't in the order that in their bags that they ordered. So they went inside. They went around and went inside, and they said, that when they went in, like the people were kind of like, even the customers were being rude, you know, and the people behind the thing was being rude, is what they thought. And they was just like, the manager was trying to get things under control, and the manager was going to take care of them. There was an altercation because they started cussing them out, like some kind of altercation. Harlem, you have to maybe remind me, but we do have it. But there was an altercation going on some kind of way. And somebody pointed their finger, one person pointed their finger in another sister's face, and they started fighting. Then the other sister was like, she had her pow with her. And then the other woman was like, tell them to bring my pow in, or some mess like that. So there was a woman there, and she had her kids with her. And so she got up to kind of intervene and just kind of say, look, this is just about food. Like, manager was trying to get him out of the door or whatever. They was arguing really bad, and pow, you hear a gunshot. So they was pushing him out the door. Finally, police, they did the 911 call. The police come, and everybody screaming and yelling. Let's take a look at it. I just wanted to kind of tell y'all the backstory. But ultimately, the woman with her 3 kids that tried to calm it down was shot in the chest. So let's take a look at it if it'll play. And I always look at these guys. So first mistake was going to McDonald's. Yeah, I guess. I think, okay, let's just look at it. So shout out to Sidebar. I do always appreciate them. So I got to start and stop it because we can't listen to it all at once, y'all, because of YouTube. I probably should share my screen. It was hot in here. It was 95 degrees today, y'all. So hot, but I love spring weather. Not too hot, not too cold. All right, let's take a look.
Any questions? We're gonna make.
Take your bra off and switch to this one
Wait,
now.
what happened? Oh my gosh. What happened?
This bra lifts your bust like no other. From this,
Okay.
In the McDonald's.
It's McDonald's, man. Somebody just got shot at McDonald's.
Okay, hold on for the ambulance.
Where's he shot at? Mr. B.
You know what's great, EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered. Hey, sir. Order received.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who was shot? Was it a male or female?
It's a female. Symone. They just shot at.
Where is she shot at? What part of the body? You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang up. Your call will be answered in the order received.
Oh.
Well, basically, that was the 911 call, and the connection was kind of messed up. But he was telling her that there was a young lady that had been shot, or pow, and they were asking him where on the body. He didn't really hear her. It was kind of muffled, but he did say in the chest. So now here's the chaos.
That was a bullet shell right there.
On the other side. Yes.
can you get that baby out, please? It's her baby. I got you, but can't have the baby watching me.
Can we clear these people out?
I need everybody out. I need everybody out. Stand right here.
So this next guy you're getting ready to see, he tried to give the person that was pow tried to give her CPR.
That's fine. That's fine. Right now it's a crime scene, please. Can I get everybody to stand out for me, please?
We gotta go. We gotta go outside.
Stand outside for me. So you with her?
CPR.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. If you don't mind staying right here for me, we're gonna come talk to you. Ma'am, I got you. Stand in front for me. 96, fire 14 is 26.
So let me move it on. So I want to go to here, right here.
My sister, you don't even know what's going on. It was just...
So this is one of the girls that was in the car that went inside.
Hey, get away from the car. Hey, clear that thing.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Let's stop the bin. What you mean?
When we went to load in, I need to get out of here.
Like, my sister, you don't even know what's going on. If it was just, would have been mad at her instead too. Like that. So she started packing. Oh, I could call somebody up here. Oh, y'all come in here with my side. I shoot all y'all. Woo, but that's how y'all know we little kids. So what you talking about getting done for? But it's cool because we got one on the suit. You saying all that? You get in my face, you doing my face like this, you doing me like this in my face. Just keep pointing my face, stop pointing back in your face like, stop pointing my face. So she did my face like this, she mushed my face back, my face went back and I started fighting her. And my foot shot her.
You are detained. You are not free to leave.
Huh?
You are not free to leave.
Here's first mistake. She's sitting there running her mouth about everything and saying, my sister told my sister did it. My sister did it. So they told at the scene who did it, but she's saying that it was self-defense, but no one in there had a pow other than her sister.
Okay.
We need to find a car for you, actually.
We're over here at 1176 RDA inside of the McDonald's. We had two parties. They went from verbal to physical and shots were fired. We had one victim shot in the chest. She's extremely low.
Now, the restaurant manager who's on duty.
Want the fastest working GLP-1?
No.
For half the price, Roe now offers FDA.
Over here at 1176 RDA inside of the McDonald's. We had two parties. They went from verbal to physical and shots were fired.
I have a battery that's similar to that.
How are you? What's going on?
Even when they shut up, the girl,
The restaurant manager who's on duty. Way.
I got my supervisor en route, the owners en route, everybody's en route. Everybody.
This is the boss right
Give me
here.
a second. I'll wait for the investigators to get here. I'm sorry.
I'm not doing this. Y'all don't know how to shut the up. That's the problem. After I told y'all to let this go for an escalate.
Yeah, she's right there. And what does this buddy want?
Mr. B, what's your ETA?
He did CPR. Oh, okay.
Well, he's 6 minutes. The supervisor is 6 minutes away.
And who?
If you did, and guess what? I want you arrested. That's a child too. That's my baby. To be officer, they asked him that because he pulled out. He also put a gun in my baby's head. Like you ain't got nothing to do with it. Being a good Samaritan. That's what I want. You told us you was a police officer. That's what you told them. He didn't show us an officer, and you pulled out a gun on them as well. And yeah. So if you did, and guess what? I want you arrested because that's a child too. That's my baby. To be exact. So I want you arrested too.
Okay.
If that's the case.
Okay.
You ain't have no right to put no guns.
I had her children with her.
Copy.
So this man right here, he actually was just coming in on a break to get his burger, and it just had happened, and he saw the girl with the pow pow. So he jumped her, he grabbed her hand and the pow pow, and because she was trying to leave, and he held her there until the police got there. That's who he is.
That's crazy. Over some food.
Hey, APT.
She should have taken her to McDonald's and pulled him to the back. The manager should have been the only person talking to de-escalate. This just, I mean, she just let her staff argue and walk in there and start talking all this crap. And I mean, we just watched it unfold, and then he said she got a pistol. Yeah. And then when I saw that punch, I said, "Oh, it's over." Yeah. Next thing you know,
pow. How many punches until?
It's just one. The girl in the pink. The girl in the pink. They got her too.
Oh, yeah, it's not self-defense.
I mean, damn.
Because after that, the other girl had them pull her gun. The one in the black one pulled her gun and shot.
Another child gonna go down for life. I mean,
yeah, because she was like, "Yeah, I shoot her." I tell her, like, she got a gun. She got a gun. She got right here.
Eat lunch.
We was just coming from a break. We was just coming from a break.
You get a long break now. I mean,
yeah, we was just coming from a break.
So anyway, here's the moral of the story, or here's just to wrap it up. She all right. So basically what happened after that is the woman ended up, they took her to the hospital. They got pow pow. She had 3 of her kids with her. They ended up, she was pow powed in the chest, took her to the hospital. That's where she passed away. The girl that pow powed her, they tried to question her, and she was like, I need my lawyer. I don't want to talk, but I need to talk to my mama. So they let her call her mom. She breaks down crying, talking about she want to go home. But when she was in that McDonald's, she was acting real tight. They was really showing out over because all the food wasn't in the bag. A woman lost her life because all the food was not in the bag correctly. Instead of just going in there and saying, this is what I'm missing. And they told her, because the manager told the police what she came in there and asked for. They was trying to help them, but all the chaos started. So you're telling me you're gonna go in there, cause all this friction, and you went in the place of business with a pow pow, and you used it, and the woman didn't even have that. She was just saying, y'all calm down. You just go that way, let them handle it. It's getting out of hand. There's kids in here. And she ended up in the crossfire. And the sister was like, well, she didn't have nothing to do with it. She shouldn't have got in it anyway, which I don't know. I think that I probably would have took my kids and just left instead of getting into it, because they were talking about pow pows anyway. And she ended up losing her life over it. So this is just like what you've been saying, right? That everything is just getting worse. It's not getting any better. When we talk about pow pow violence, it's getting worse, and it's getting and then the kids are getting younger and younger, right? Let me tell y'all a little story. So where I live is a little quiet town where me and Bridget is, my BFF is from. Really small town. Lately, in the past few years, the crime has raised, but really, like, it wasn't really a lot. So my grandson goes to this daycare. We get a message on Friday that says they're on lockdown because there's an active pow power. So we freaking out. And so we ended up getting another information that they took precaution because because where he goes is a private school. And so across the street is a college. The man with the pow pow was across the street, but they just took their precautions and locked down every door and let parents know. So I mean, that, I'm just saying, like, this never happens here, and then here we are getting a call about that. So, but then these people that are these kids that are carrying these guns, these pow-pows around, then when you get caught, you're in there crying, I want to come home now. I want to come home now. I don't want to stay here. Like, you see the mind frame, you're still a baby. Like, you know, even you all tight want to be gangster, but when you have to answer to it, like talking about, I want to go home. No, ma'am. And the officer was telling her, whether you talk to us or not, you're not getting out, because usually on an M charge, an M word charge, they usually don't set a bond. And if they do, it's so high that you can't make it. At the end of the day, she ended up getting her attorney ended up getting her a plea deal where they made it manslaughter, and she ended up 25 years though. The thing only do not get involved. I'd have got my kids and I would have left. The only thing that crappy food at that. Exactly. The only thing about that is she's young, so she'll do the 85% of that time, all of that time, 25 years, and still have some life left if, you know, she makes it through all of that. But it's just ridiculous that any little thing makes them mad. It feels like they have something to prove. I don't know, but it was an interesting story. I appreciate you sending that to me, Harlem. It was really interesting. You have to go see the whole thing, because they interviewed her sister, then they interviewed her. It never said, or unless I didn't listen to it all the way, about what happened to the sister, because the sister started the fight. And I think there's a law where if you're involved in a crime, whether you're the actual person that pow or not, but you were involved, that you could become an accomplice because someone passed away. So not sure what happened to the girl. All right, so that's that on that. Let's move on to the next. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button, share this out, subscribe, all that good stuff. So last night, this is it's just crazy that this would pop up as well. But last night we had a good interview with Styles, who has been in the industry over 30 years, the music industry. And so then Sukhiana pops up with her situation. Now, y'all know who Sukhiana is, right? Sukhiana, she had her 5 minutes of fame, I would say, right? She was really hot. Like, she was even kind of big out of the country as well. She was international, and people liked her. And I didn't care for, I wasn't a fan, but they liked her, and they liked her music and everything she stood for. And at one point, her and Ray J, my guy, Ray J, her and Ray J hooked up, and it was some mess with that. But Sukhiana is now coming out saying, and then you don't hear from him, right? So you have your 5 minutes of fame, you have all this money, you go crazy, you're spending, you're traveling, you're doing everything, not thinking about the future. Because if I'm honest, and I'm in the back, I'm on the outside looking in, I didn't see Sukhiana's career going for a long period of time. Like, right, she had her moment. I just didn't see that people were going to always be in tune to what Sukhiana was doing. So Sukhiana has come out, and she said that Sukhiana, House of Hollywood Glam on Instagram, Sukhiana is speaking for herself after a resurfaced video sparked conversation online. In response, she shared that she had to pay her way out of a deal, giving up nearly $500,000 and walking away with nothing in process. She also addressed the rumors directly, saying no one can truly sell their soul, and that everything people think they see in the industry isn't always what it looks like. Her message was simple: not everything that glitters is gold. Absolutely. And sometimes the price of freedom costs more than people realize. And she's talking about being free of the bad contract that she actually, So let me see that she signed. Let me see. Yeah. And we talked about this last night. So let's listen to what she have to say.
Music stuff. I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this is my dream. And, I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed my soul to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back.
So basically, we talked about this last night. She came into the music industry. She came in hot, like she was on fire. People loved her. And so they was throwing things at her really quick, right? Through a contract. She signed the contract. It was a really horrible contract. Put money in her face, and then she was having concerts. She was making money. And then all of a sudden it's just snatched away. She finds herself in a horrible contract. She says she sold herself to the devil. I can't say what she exactly means by that, but if you don't know who Sukhiana is and you saw the kind of music she was playing, you heard the things she was saying about herself and what she was and who she was. Like it was distasteful to me as a woman, but I mean, that's what was selling for her. But it ended up that all of it was a horrible experience for her. And now, guess what? When we talked about last night, this industry will chew you up and spit you out and walk over you and don't care and move on to the next. And basically, that's the story she's given us, a real life story of what happened to her. She said that she had to pay over $500,000 to get out of the contract with nothing in process, meaning there was no work after this. There was nobody signing her on, or her phone wasn't ringing anymore for performances. There was nobody supporting her. There was nothing, no more nothing. And she got kids. And her story is she loved to rap. She loved the industry. It was always her dream to do that, like always. But if you don't know the business, again, this is what happens to you. So she is a prime example of what could happen. And I feel sorry for her because I don't feel like she came from, I don't want to say that, but the best environments. And she said she didn't want to live like that. She wanted better for her kids. And it was good while it lasted, is all I can say. And it wasn't a long run for her. And I knew I hadn't heard anything about her. And they just threw her to the wolves, and they have moved on. They literally have moved on. So that is that on that. All right. So I want to move on. We won't be here that long, you guys. But I want to move on to David Burkes, Dave the singer, Celeste, and that whole situation that's going on with Neo and everybody. And so what we're finding out now, so Dave the singer is the one that they are looking at to charge him with the M word, but nobody's been charged right now. He's just a prime suspect. They do have an active grand jury that is convening and questioning people. And during this questioning, and I'm not sure this did not come from Neo, y'all, because Neo, allegedly David's best friend, was his ex-best friend now, really close. To some would say that they were even maybe lovers, which none of that, neither here nor there. But they're finding out, or they're hearing accusations or allegations that David has had several underage girls, that it wasn't just Celeste. And so they're looking into him now. And I feel like Neo, while he was only in front of the grand jury for such a short time, I don't know what he did in that meeting because it was so short. I don't know if he said, listen, just let me go. Whatever information y'all need, I'll tell you. I'll give it to you, because that's the energy he's giving after the grand jury. He's saying that everybody did him wrong, that he trusted. He told his story to different sources, and he's not feeling David no more. They are not friends. He let us know that. And he also said there's more to the story than we know about. And so today we're finding out that there is possibly other underage girls. Do we think that they're missing or unalive? No, nobody said that. Do we even know that's a fact? They said they have the evidence and proof of it, but we just have yet to see it. So I think that the grand jury is onto something. I just don't know what that something is right now, but I do. And then also David's family still, although they were subpoenaed to testify in front of the grand jury, they still have not showed up under a subpoena to testify under a grand jury. They said that his father is part of a legal somewhere, or attorney or something. And he just responded that everything is redacted so bad that we don't know what to come and say. So we're not coming. And they basically have not been there yet. Let me go back to the chat to see what APZ was saying. Just a second. Don't really know her at all, but she can probably do content creation and do very well. So I think that's an option for her. I think that could be an option for her, right? Because she had a fan base. Sukhiana had a fan base, like literally. They loved her. They loved what she did. Like they was on her coattail, but somewhere along the line, it just went away. Things just started falling apart. So I don't know, but I don't think it's the end of the road for her in order to make like money. Like she could figure out what's next. Don't give up. But she says she does not have any money. She's broke. That's when you do go in and you say, okay, then I need to create. We'll get back to David in just a minute, y'all. But I saw APZ's, I saw her comment. So, but that's when, like when people walk away from you and you have nothing and you just, like Style said last night, you have to start over. You got to go back and start from point A. So now, right, create your own opportunities and tap into those fans that really followed you, that really messed with you the long way, right? Go back and create something that's going to catch their attention. Like, I don't know. But it's just not the end of the world. I think once she can get past this, because she's really hurt by it, once she can get past it, she'll figure out like maybe what it is, or somebody will help her figure out what it is she can do to make money again. If she doesn't want to go work a 9-to-5, and it doesn't seem like, can you imagine having millions of dollars, or millions of dollars, and then it's all gone. Now you got to go back and work a 9-to-5, or get back on food stamps, or whatever it is that you do, because you don't have those millions. Ain't coming no more. Those phone calls ain't coming no more. And I really don't know what kind of home or family support that she has. I don't know. Because, again, I didn't follow her like that, but I know enough about her. The last thing I knew about her was her and Ray J hooking up. And after that, I didn't hear anything else. So sad. Yeah. So I think so, APZ. I think that she had a strong enough fan base that if she was to create something like that they would follow her. And then she could get more. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I want her to just pick herself up, brush herself off, and just go for it, whatever it is. Make it make sense, though, right? And work and do it where you're not having to answer to those people that threw you to the wolves, right? Where you run the show. because you can create that. You can create that for yourself. Just make it where you're running the show, right? So yeah, that's her. So anyway, back to David. Anyway, so I left off where his parents did not. It's hot in here. His parents did not show up for the grand jury, but we are expecting for David to be indicted on this like soon. It's for us, from what we hear, we feel like it's enough. You have enough evidence. Why are you not arresting him? You can arrest him on something, but I don't know. I guess it's just their process. So we'll see. I mean, and if there's other, minors that he's done anything to or been with or anything like that, maybe they'll come forward. I don't know. This has just been a real crazy situation, just like the Nancy Guthrie situation. Is very weird to me. And then for all of a sudden, like, she's just nowhere to be found and nobody knows nothing. And now really, I feel like they've hit a brick wall with Nancy. APZ said, I heard her name a lot, but never watch her or anything. She'll be fine, in my opinion. Yeah, I think she'll be okay. She just got to get her mind right, get with some good people, because she had to have met some connections along the way. Tap into those people who said, if you need anything, holler. Pull they had, like you said, if I need something, seeing they've been dragging with it. Yeah. So with David, with the David Celeste thing, like it's just like the PI that the private PI that they hired. He's just like, I'm just lost for words as to why they have not made an arrest at this point. He said all the signs are there, all the evidence are there. He doesn't even know what they're waiting on. So it's just weird. It's really weird. And again, with Nancy's case, Nancy's case have become this thing where the Pena County Sheriff and the feds are into it. They can't get along. They can't get on the same page. All along, while if this is happening, this person is getting further and further away to get away with snatching up somebody's mom, 84-year-old mother, and just taking her away where they'll never see her again. That whole thing has been weird too. I don't know. People in the Nancy Guthrie situation, they're saying that while everybody has ruled out family members, they don't feel comfortable with moving on from that sister and that brother-in-law for some reason. I don't know, but they ruled them out. So it's just real weird with that too. Yeah. The Pena County Sheriff. Yeah. They said that he didn't turn over evidence quick enough. He didn't call the feds in quick enough. Like, should we be looking at you? Like, what do you know? Because they said they were bumping heads really bad because he just wasn't doing things the right way. They made a call for him to resign. They want him. It's gotten so bad in this Nancy Guthrie case. They want this sheriff to resign immediately. So they're signing a petition to have him resign. It's crazy. I'm like, where's all the feel-good stuff? Where are all the good stories? Where's all the happy stuff? I mean, dang. Wright says the reason why the son-in-law was never in any videos, the son-in-law was never in any videos. It's Savannah and other siblings. And then he shows up at the memorial a month later. Yeah, ain't that weird? That's why they was like, I'm sorry, but y'all pulled the plug too quick on family members, saying that every family member has been ruled out, that they have nothing to do with it. And so, and it was after they announced that he showed up, which is so weird. Weird. They impound your car and you don't want it back. You tell your lawyer, if I am clear, get my car back. He didn't. That is questionable. I want my car. If I'm not right, why wouldn't you want your car back? I'm telling you, everything about it is weird. So every with every lead they have, it's been a flop, right? So they haven't been able to actually pick somebody up, take them in and hold them for something. It's all just been these leads that just fall by the wayside. That's why I'm saying I really believe you just gotta, they said they even want him to take a lie detector test. Why didn't y'all have the family members take a lie detector test? Pena County Sheriff, he was running it the way he wanted to run it, and it just didn't work. I feel the same way. Family members should be looked at further. Yeah, at this point, I really do believe that. Like, they got them going way down to the Mexico border and putting it, taking them off. Like, do something. Like, don't just give up. Why did you rule? I want to know why they were ruled out. Because if you look at her husband and you look at that video, I'm not saying he did nothing. I'm not saying that. They said he's ruled out, okay? I'm just saying, kind of looks like the same person, but what makes it so weird is that the camera's only catching like certain things. Like, they go back and to Google and they found like that what we got to see with this man at the door. But then they get some more footage and nothing really is about that. They just see family coming back and forth, the pool man, the yard man, they see all that, but nothing else. So like, they're only getting bits and pieces. It's weird. It's weird. But we talking about these people, mama. And so I have a question. If, in fact, right, I get that. I know that they're not permissible, but couldn't we just do it just because? I don't care if it's permissible or not, but wouldn't that tell the story? Oh, that's what I was just getting ready to talk about, APZ. Right. So you took the words right out of my mouth. My question, when I said I had a question, my question was, that won't even work because they don't have a body. You got to have a body that's unalived, right? To get the benefits. So then there's the question of, like, even if they had something to do with it, wouldn't they make it a way where her body would be found and then the beneficiary money can be paid out? But they can't even find a trace of her. I feel like if you knew you had this box that attached to a plane that could detect her heart monitor, why do we wait so long to do that? Why did we wait way down the road to do? It was a lot of stuff that you just question as to why it wouldn't have, why would it have been done different? Because it doesn't take a rocket science to say if she was missing. I guess it does depend on how long she was missing. Well, they said they took her home on Saturday. And so Sunday, she didn't show up for church. She didn't show up at a friend's house. That's when they knew. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like there was more they could have done. Good question. Good question, but even with them saying they wanted the money, there was no true, or there was no concrete evidence that if I paid you this $1 million, you're gonna get my mom back, or you're gonna definitely tell me where my mother is. So I don't know. Excuse me. In major cases, just like you see on TV, it becomes a pissing match. Who has jurisdiction? Who's going to take over the case? And then the unwillingness to work together. It's pride and ego. And this is exactly what has happened in that case. Pena County Sheriff did not want to hand it over. He wanted this case. They come and they tell you, really, we should pass this on to the feds. We need to make the call to the feds because this is what they do. And if you allow them to do their work, we could probably have a better chance of finding Miss Guthrie. He didn't want to let it go. His ego, his pride. It ain't about your ego and your pride. It's about this 84-year-old woman that don't have her medicine. Her heart monitor has been disconnected, and she needs to take medicine every single day. And now y'all playing a game. And every day he's getting further and further, or he or she or whoever is getting further and further away. Scot-free. In the end, the victims don't care who breaks the case, just if the person is found. That's it. I don't care if it's you, or all of y'all. Somebody do something and make it happen. Do we feel like now, at this point, that they've hit a brick wall and that this case is going cold? I do. I do, because there were so many missed opportunities along the way that don't even matter now. And now there's no other option. Nobody's really talking. I don't know if they're still out there actively looking, but they said they were going to continue till they found her. But at some point, they gotta halt it. And so I feel like they have hit a brick wall. Yeah. But like what, right? What else do you think like they could be holding from us? Because right, they're not gonna. We don't get to know everything. But what do you think is being held? Because yeah, I feel like it's a cold case. I feel like they're at a dead end. I feel like there's no other direction to go. Like I don't know what to do, where to go. So I don't know. But what do you think they're withholding? Yeah, like everybody's forgetting about it. There's no more really hype about it. You don't even see it on CBS Entertainment Tonight unless somebody says something about it. Oh yeah, by the way, on the Guthrie case, but it's not at the forefront like it started out being. Sweetie, yeah, yep, I am. With the son being the perpetrator. Very familiar with the case. That was crazy too. When thousands of potential leads come in, you have to follow up on all of them, which they said they are. They're following, and they said they have thousands, and they're following up, but everyone is just, nope, this is dead. This is not, this is out the window. This ain't it. This ain't giving us nothing. This ain't, over and over and over and over. It's just tiring. So, I don't know. I hate it for her family. I hate it for her. And I can imagine how scared she was. I don't believe, if I'm honest, that she's still alive. I would like to think differently, but if you're telling me she needed medicine every day, nobody's going to check for her medicine because they'll be found out. So she wasn't getting her medicine. Like, it's been too long. She probably dang near had a heart attack when somebody did that to her, right? How far did she get without before she had a heart? Like, I have so many questions. And it's sad. It's sad. So anyway, if anything comes new on it, we'll be reporting on it. But so far, nothing. All right, let's move it on. Let's move it on. Same with David and Celeste. Like, I feel like, I just need to say this really quick. I feel like if they continue down this road, this is becoming a cold case as well too. If they don't end up arresting David or somebody soon, it's just going to become a cold case. Nobody's going to be talking about it. It's going to be done deal. There is so much happening in this world that people just move on to the next. And then that's kind of how law enforcement do it when they come and they don't have any more leads. They move on. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's talk about Miss Tasha K and Miss Symone. So Symone, the only reason that Attorney Symone Redwine, I think the only reason that she came for here it is. The only reason that she came for Tasha K was because Tasha K came for her. Yeah. So Tasha K and Symone are kind of battling. Tasha K just feels like that Symone is not a true attorney. Like, she don't know what she's talking about. And Tasha went live and was saying, oh, and she said I was gonna go to jail, and she said this and that and this and that. What Symone does, what Symone does as an attorney, like when she comes on YouTube, she breaks down people's, like, people dealing with legal issues, and she just breaks it down for her viewers, right? To tell you, like, this is what can happen, this is the law here, and this whatever. Tasha K, it was in her feeling because she talked on her bankruptcy case. We also know that Tasha K owes Cardi B, and that so they was on a payment, she's on a payment plan. And then every year, I believe, when they go review her payment plan, if more money's there, the payment amount raises. And so it's up for payment review. Plus Cardi B is on her neck. So Cardi B wants to have it all reviewed anyway, everything, because she wants her to run her coins. So let's listen to what Miss Symone had to say, because she did respond to Tasha K. And I don't know if this is going to spike Tasha K to respond or whatever, because she has responded to her before. But here's what she said.
Point of that video is to order. It's the video. If you go on my page, which is, girl, is that legal? If you click on that page, you can see the video there. And the gist of what I was saying is there's an NDA in place. I'm sorry, not an NDA. NDA means non-disclosure. There's a non-disparagement. Non-disparagement says Tasha, cannot say nothing ugly about Cardi B, Cardi B's family, which could be her husband and her baby daddy. I don't exactly know. I ain't the judge, but it lists all these people TashaK is not supposed to talk ugly about. And TashaK went online and basically accused Cardi B of witness tampering. So in that video, I was like, girl, you're going to be in big trouble because Cardi B has the option to invalidate the payment plan that they're going through in the bankruptcy. That's how it started. So from that video, TashaK blocked me. But that's fine because I got a Finsta. That's what I use, for my exes when I be trolling them and stuff like that. I'm really good at that, by the way. But more recently, I did this video. Here's a clip here from the video. Not a clip, but here is the thumbnail where I said this could cost her more. And I'm going through and I break down. This is from last week. I break down TashaK's GoFundMe. The real reason she's having the GoFundMe. The real reason is because back when she agreed to the bankruptcy payment plan, she agreed that every month, Cardi B got to look at her financials, and that every year, Cardi B gets to increase the payment plan based on how well TashaK is doing. And TashaK, congratulations to you, Miss Ma'am, is doing extremely well. So well, she did 42% better than predicted. That's a good thing. Clap, clap. Yay for Black lady who's doing 52% more. She anticipated that she'd make about $400,000 for the year. She made like $179,000 more. $179,000 more. Baby, let me see if I have it. If I have that little. She was on it. Okay. She was on it. So good for her. Yeah, these were some of the bankruptcy terms and so forth. But yes, she did a really good job. Anyway, so TashaK, here's the number here, 855-4-Symone, or you can also go to my website, which is SimoneRedwine.com. You can schedule a free injury consultation. Also, she acknowledges that she went to 9th grade a few times, too specifically. Now, I acknowledge I skipped a grade. That's how it works in my household. And what I don't do is I'm very big on my friends and telling them this. I do not like people. Do not compare yourself to me. I don't think that TashaK was way back there. She had to start back there.
Oh my gosh.
Need a handicap parking permit?
No.
Getting one requires physician-signed D.
I'm trying to get
about how Trump was like, I didn't know for HBCUs. First of all, Trump can't count. Biden gave HBCUs $16 billion. If anyone knows,
come on.
Him tag him, say I could never take his place. It's in March. Either way, it's right. Let's be fair. Unless you stole like millions and millions from like senior citizen people. Like, I don't wish prison. And I gave a specific analysis.
Okay, it's taking too long for me to get where I need to be. So listen, at the end of the day, what's happening is TashaK is upset that Symone is giving her, is breaking down her situation. And not only that, as she breaks it down, she's finding other things that are going wrong, like TashaK and her bankruptcy, where it's against the law to hide money. And they're finding out that she could possibly be hiding money. TashaK should be good and just brag. Should be good. She just bragged about Nicki Minaj donating to her. Well, then hopefully she paid it all off. Why her bestie just pay it off for her? Which, I mean, I'm not mad at her. If Nicki Minaj donated to you, she had already got up to $10,000 on her GoFundMe. So, I mean, if she can get the money to pay her, like she should. But I think that the whole thing about this is that why should people feel sorry for Tasha K when Tasha K could have avoided this whole thing? And so now she's feeling the brunt of it. Like, this is what happens. Did it say how much Nicki Minaj donated? Because I'm curious, I'm nosy. But basically, Tasha's just, until Cardi B is paid off, Cardi B gonna be on her neck, and because she keeps pissing Cardi B off, and so Cardi B just wants the money. Like I said, $4 million for Cardi is not nothing, but she wants it. She want to go buy her a new something with it. I wonder how much she donated though. Can't find it. I wonder what it was. I wonder how much it was. Anyway, yeah, I didn't really dive into all of, I mean, I listened to all of Symone's stuff, and she played Tasha K's videos of what she was saying, basically, you know, about that she wants her to go to jail. She don't want to go to whatever. But she's trying to basically say Symone is not a real true lawyer, which she is. And she's very smart. She knows a lot. She knows a lot. Anyway, that's all I really had tonight. I didn't have a lot. Didn't want to hang out too long tonight after going through the day today. But just wanted to come and touch bases with y'all. Take a break on tomorrow and be back on Monday. So we won't be going live tomorrow. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. Harlem, if you find out how much, let me know, because I'm nosy like that. But I mean, that's good for her. If Nikki donated to her, that's a good thing. You know, Tasha voted for Donald Trump too. That's what other thing Symone was saying. That Tasha K voted for Donald Trump, which means she votes for war, which means she votes for she named for people to not have health care. She just went in on Tasha K because Tasha K went in on her. So, but anyway, that's it. That's all I had tonight. I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all's night. And I'll see y'all back on Monday, okay? Have a good night. Oop. What? There we go.